My original plan last night, around midnight, was to upload a comment of the day and continue my quest to get caught up. But I left my recording device at work. My plan there, I didn't have any time to, but I was going to sit down with Kenny a little bit and have a talk about Boogie. Because I got a lot to say about some Boogie videos that have come out here recently. So this is an update to let you all know that the next comment of the day probably going to be after midnight. I might do one after midnight, hopefully one tomorrow. Now, the reason I uploaded that Rad Rewind was because I didn't have a recording device. So, I had these ideas for things I would upload last night, and I couldn't because I didn't have my recorder. So I was like, good time as any to do a Rad Rewind. A lot of you were liking those Rad Rewinds, so I might make that like a weekly thing, or maybe every couple weeks is to do a Rad Rewind, or, look back, or maybe like a best of kind of thing. Now, one thing I will bring up that has happened to me that might be helpful to a lot of you, so you don't have to go through it, is I recently had to pay a couple $100 for a guy to come out and fix my fridge. What my refrigerator was doing was, I would hear like a loud fan sound coming from the top of it, and I would notice that there was a lot of condensation in the refrigerator part of it. Freezer was fine. Freezer was ice cold, but I was noticing like, a lot of stuff I was drinking just wasn't quite as cold anymore. And then one day, I went to get something and drink it, and it was warm. So my refrigerator, the bottom part had went out, but the top was ice cold. Had a mini fridge though. I had a mini fridge. You know that Call of Duty mini fridge that you get with a special order a couple years back with that game? I'm just kidding. I don't have that one. But I had a mini fridge, and that sufficed for a little while until the guy could come down. Well, the part was about $70, and I think is 60, might have been 60 or 70 for his house call. So, almost $200. And he said the main thing that I did was I overfilled the freezer. And I also had too much in the refrigerator part. I had a lot of bottled waters and things in there. So he said, you need circulation. So that's just a little tip for a lot of you out there. If you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars fixing your refrigerator, just make sure to not have a whole lot in your freezer and a whole lot in your refrigerator in general, specifically near the back where all the circulation and all the vents are. Because I think he said there was a lot of ice buildup in there, whatnot. So yeah, just want to give you guys an update on why I'm a little bit behind the comment of the day. And it's a shame too, because I uploaded 3 the other day, and I was on track to get caught back up, but that's life.